The body must regulate GFR. Kidneys need a constant GFR in order to get rid of waste like creatinine, uric acid, urea, hydrogen. That would be for pH regulation. If you're not eliminating hydrogen in the urine, then you're going to end up in a situation of metabolic acidosis, which we'll talk about in the next chapter. The body needs a constant blood pressure, and changing the GFR is going to change the blood volume and the blood pressure. So if you increase GFR, that's going to increase how much urine you produce. And if you get rid of more fluid from the body by excreting more urine, then you're going to end up decreasing blood volume, which will then end up decreasing blood pressure. And I can turn all these arrows in the opposite direction and have the opposite effect. You should note that the fact that the kidneys need to maintain a constant GFR, but the fact that the body needs to keep a constant blood pressure are not always aligned, these two needs of the body. And an example is hypovolemic shock. And this is something we learned about in the cardiovascular system, but we're going to talk about in this system as well. So if the body loses so much blood from hemorrhaging that they're in a circulatory shock because they can no longer perfuse the body tissues, blood pressure is so low, then what happens is the sympathetic nervous system comes on and it actually stops urine production almost. So it constricts the flow through the afferent arteriole into the glomerulus, and basically the kidneys get shut down. And this is so that you can conserve blood because your blood pressure is low. And so you want to decrease urine output so that you can keep that fluid in the body. And this is a good way to maintain blood pressure, which is of course essential for maintaining life, but you are having this issue at the same time where you're not eliminating waste and you've lost a way to regulate pH. So sometimes these two bodily needs can actually be conflicting with each other.